Now that the video is saved, I'm going to go ahead and go back and let's get our data points, data file. All right, it didn't open on the first try, so let me try it again. Go ahead and convert and edit this. We will not be putting this in folder 12, but 13 we will. So we have that. Now we need to go and get our calculator. If you remember the equation doesn't call for time, it doesn't call for x, it doesn't call for x velocity or y velocity. The only thing that we're going to need is this column. Let's go ahead and get our calculator by going back to Moodle Mobile. It's already downloaded, so it's just refreshing. So I need to wait until it refreshes. So conservation of energy, this should already be down, and it is. So I'm going to open the file, and you'll see that all we need is y. Y displacement is going to be calculated, and I have our average y displacement, and our initial velocity is going to be calculated. And we want to compare this initial velocity with our initial velocity from our kinematic calculations. So mine was around 3.1. So all we're going to merely do is just type it in. If yours was 2.8, you put that in. If yours was 3.2, put that in. You put in what yours, what your information is, and it's going to give you a % difference. So it's going to say, well, basically we're establishing our initial velocity calculations from kinematic, from the kinematic theory to be our target. So it's the point that we want to hit. And so now we want to see how this thing is varying based on that. And so let's go ahead and do that. So we know we need to go to 13. I'm just going to go ahead and call this COE. COE calculator. And let's just go back and go into that folder and just get our information here. So we want the COE CMBL file. And all I need is Y. So I'm going to say copy, go back, and let's go into our calculator. We're going to go ahead and paste into the green section. We're just double checking the integrity of our data, making sure that each one of them are very similar and that they are positive, okay? If they're not and it's still wrong, that's just a different error. So we have 3.0 for our initial velocity calculation here. And if I remember correctly, like I said earlier, this is 3.1. So it's going to give us a % difference value. So this is our precision. We are good to within about 4%, 3.56% difference. And again, that's precision. All righty. So you guys make sure you upload this. You know that all of these documents are going to be in Dropbox. So you'll see these other two populate. And once they do, just share that file, that folder with me.